Have you ever played Gravity Rush? Now, you probably never even heard of this game, let alone seen gameplay of it. Gravity Rush released on a PS Vita back in 2012 and released on a great PS4 back in 2015. Now, I really love this game a lot. A little too much. But without spoiling the story too much, we get a magical cat. That cat gives us magical gravity powers. And yeah, that's it. And with all that out the way, let's see if you can complete Gravity Rush without getting hit once. Now the rules are pretty simple, just don't get hit. And when we do get hit, the only thing we have to do is load a save or die. And since this game's on a preset difficulty level, we just jump straight into the game. We wake up as Cat, spelled with a K, alongside Dusty, our 2016 Galaxy Cat. We wake up in a strange, weird place where there's a gravity attack happening and we need to save this little kid named Eugene! Yeah, this ungrateful little bitch. And since this is the start of the game, we get a nice tutorial on how to use our powers. But since there's actually nothing here for us to get hit by, we actually just save Eugene and move on to the first official mission of the game, in which we finally meet the mystery girl Raven and have our first enemy encounter. But it just goes as good as I thought because I forgot all the controls. The second run went a lot better, got past the first wave, the first two Nevi. We get introduced to two new Nevi, ones that are on the ground shooting you and two in the air that shoot you, but they're really not hard to get past, they're pretty slow and really easy to kill. Now that we got rid of the first set of enemies, we make it to the next mission, which is basically a scavenger hunt, which is the whole mission, so we skip past to the next mission. For this mission, we go looking for furniture to furnish our stinky sewer house. First piece is this chair, which we absolutely double kill these enemies for. I didn't even know we can do that. We furnish our house with that chair and move on to the next piece of furniture, which was a dresser. Was no battle at all for this. But on the other hand, the other side of the bed, I got fucking double cheek pumped for this one. We get introduced into a new Nevi type and God, it was just fucking me up. I don't know why. It was just a little odd to me how many times I was getting hit because there's really not that many Nevi there, but I was just sucking so much, but we finally got past it and got the bed. Just after doing the next mission, we stop and do some races so we can get some gems to upgrade Cat. Now these races are literally brain dead. They're the easiest shit in the game. We're going to be upgrading our gauge uses, recovery time, and shifting speed. It's probably the only upgrades we're going to get. Now this mission involves stealth. I'm skipping that for you. Now a lot of story stuff happened between that point and what I skipped. If you want to see the story, play the game yourself. You should. This game is amazing. But on to that, there's a whole lot of enemies here, including two new ones. This hermit crab looking enemy with a shell, and these mosquito flying looking enemies, which are probably the worst and most annoying enemies to deal with just because on how gravity kick works. You just slip on by them most of the time like you're fucking buttered up. But other than that, we actually did get past Succession first try. These enemies weren't hard. There wasn't a lot of them, but yeah. Next mission's even easier. We just do some story stuff. The only section in this mission with enemies is just a little running section, which, yeah, we just run, and luckily we get past the first try. Now, this is our first take back city. I call that because you just take back a part of the city, which is typically on the harder part of the game. So if this is your first time playing this game, you might have a little bit of trouble going through these missions, but not me. I played these games before. I platinumed this game 6 times. Wait, let me get closer. Platinumed this game 6 times and beat it 9, so I powered through this mission. It wasn't actually till the boss fight until I actually got hit. Other than that one hit, this boss fight's pretty easy, and we just fly through it. We get our victory, finish the level, and we have a whole new area to explore. Now, a new area means more races, which means more gems, which means more upgrades. I'm not going to exactly show you what I upgraded, but I'm basically upgrading everything that's not health. Now, I kind of lost track of what mission we're on, but I know we get a new mission outfit. And then it is immediately followed up with a boring ass fucking test. What the fuck? But I didn't fail this test 4 times and had to look it up on Google because I played this game 6 times and beat it 9. This can't be me. But besides that, I skip the non-enemy sections and move on to the next part, which is flying this guy around. But after that, we move into our second boss fight, which I almost beat first try, but I get trampled in the later section. I come on back of him like Vegeta, stronger than ever, and beat him second try. This boss fight's really not that hard. There's not much to do, just hitting someone while they're moving, and the second part's just as easy. And we're already to the second city get back mission. We're going through this game fast, like extremely fast. I'm just that good. I did platinum this game 6 times, so. But besides that, this mission is just as easy, probably as the first one. There's really not much to do except same thing, slide enemies, and just move on to the next section. Now, this level does have a lot of sections, like lava everywhere. The whole level is lava, so I did run into it accidentally, just once, surprisingly. This level does have a lot of sliding parts in it, so it's a really easy level. We just slide to everywhere, get past all the enemies, which there's not a lot of, so we don't get hit by any of them. But we do get the most useful power in the game, which is Cat's rock throwing ability. Yeah, it's just throwing rocks, but it's just it's the best ability in the game. Outshines the first two by miles. Now when we get to Raven, she's definitely the hardest boss we had so far. It's about time. And I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of pummeling my booty cheeks quite a bit. She kind of hit us we got hit by her at least, I think, 5 or 6 times, which in one boss fight is pretty big for this game. You know, I did platinum this game 6 times, so, you know, it's not the hardest for me because I'm kind of a pro gamer, but yeah, she did hit us quite a bit. I'm kind of surprised. Now, after Cat, spelled with a K, got her cheeks smacked 8 times by Raven, we restart on a new slate and get back into it and beat her fucking ass. Finally, this was probably the hardest boss fight so far, and it's satisfying to beat her. Fuck her. Me and Raven went back and forth with each other, but I finally came out victorious without getting hit once. She goes on a Ferris wheel so we can finally get our final attack off, you know, the cinematic one, and we finish her. Never mind, we still got our cheeks clapped. But since that was cutscene Cat, we don't have to worry about that, so we don't add it to the hit count. But just like before, we get a part of the town back, do some races, get some upgrades, and move on to the next mission. Now, there's something strange about this mission. The first time I did this one hint challenge, this is the mission I had the most trouble on. It was the fucking worst. But the second time, I know I did platinum this game 6 times, I don't know if I said that already, but I just blazed through this mission like it's nobody's business. Like, a mission I thought I was going to have a lot of trouble with ended up being really easy, even the boss fight at the end, which just really easy. It's just a really easy mission. We just fly through it. And I know I'm not showing a lot of the fighting like I should, but these missions, even though I love this game, are really simple. It's just, you go to the area, kill enemies, go to the next area, kill more enemies, and sometimes a boss fight, which are just really easy. It's just, you just attack them and skip by. There's not a lot to show. I feel like it's only stuff to show when I get hit, and I do show every time I get hit. But when I don't get hit, it's just flying through it. It's easy as hell. But we do kill the main boss of this mission and move on. And we make it to the final Rift mission, which is the most challenging one so far because Dusty gets poisoned, so we get nerfed. But we don't get nerfed too bad. Our Graity powers gets to hit, which we only able to use them for about half a second, but they come back just as fast. So it's really not that big of a deal. We still get through this level only getting hit about 3 times. We get our first 2 hits right in the beginning of the level and make our way through it, killing all these enemies. And between all that, we get the most useless ability in the game. I'm not even going to tell you what it was because it's so useless I don't even fucking care. And after getting that power, we get our 3rd hit in the mission. Went to the next group of Nevi and threw some rocks at them. At the end of the mission, there's kind of a little boss fight. It's not really a boss fight, but it's just a bunch of Nevi. And once we kill them, a big one spawns and we just kill them. It's a pretty easy section. We get back to city. We're not nerfed anymore, but this isn't the end of the mission. Now, when I first did this challenge, this was probably the hardest part in the game. I kept on dying so many times. But luckily, I only did it once. At the second time, I completely ran through it. It was easy. I don't know how. I know I completed this game 6 times. Well, actually 9. I platinumed the game 6 times. I don't know if I said that already. But yeah, it was doozy. Just straight blasted through it. It was so fucking good. I also found this part where I legit got hit, but it didn't register. I don't know how. It looks like I got hit, but I don't know what the fuck happened. But we take those though. And we finish off killing off the rest of the Nevi. It's not a lot left. Kill the boss, and we move on to the next mission. But before that, of course, we got to do the new races to get more upgrades. Now, we came a point in this beautiful game where we have to play the worst mission in a game, which is the longest mission in a game, and that's why it's the worst mission in a game. This mission is long as fuck. For what reason? I don't know. An average mission in this game is probably like, I would say 7 to maybe 10 minutes. This mission is an easy, probably 40 minutes, probably an hour if you're playing this for the first time. And the stupid part about this is damn near every fight in this mission is skippable. You can skip through every Nevi just by going past them, except 1 or 2, but we're gonna get to those. It is just brain dead. I don't know why this mission's so long. It's my fault. I hate this mission, but gotta get through it. Now, since there's not really any combat points in this mission, the only really thing to talk about is the boss fight. And on the way there, I do accidentally get hit by this thing because I don't know how that hit me, but I still get hit by it. Now, about the boss fight. It's a pretty unique boss fight against Raven, again, but it's just a free fall section. So really, the only thing we're doing is dodging. We can't attack her. So we just gotta dodge for a long time, but it's not the hardest, and it can be challenging sometimes, but not for me, because I platinumed this game 8 times, beat it 12, and luckily only got hit twice during this section, which is really good for me. I fucking suck at this game, even though I beat this game 6 times, platinum at 12. But we're moving on to the next part, and this mission still isn't fucking over. And not to really spoil the story, but we get captured by these kids underground somewhere. I don't fucking know, but I'm not gonna spoil the story for you. So we end up breaking out of the ball, sneaking past the kids, and coming across more Nevi, but since I'm a pro gamer, I beat this game 18 times, platinum at 6, so I don't get hit at all, beating them. And we finally complete this mission. We all celebrate, thank fucking God, do some of the races that are in this section, and just move on to the next mission. The first enemy in this mission is a boss. Pretty cool. Pretty easy though, because we only get hit once before we take him out. Not before he goes into his final form, which is the exact same as his other form. We do the same shit. Gotta hit him on the back of his neck. Big shit. Same shit. But this time, we gotta lure him to some traps and shit, and then he's dead. Not getting hit. Only got hit once. I am a pro gamer. Beat this game 16 times. Platinum at 4. Pretty good. Next mission's not much to talk about. Looks like this is a snooze fest. Story shit only. If you haven't played the game, play it again. Because if you haven't played it, play it. Because it's the best game ever. I fucking love this game. I love part 1 and part 2. I played it on the Vita, platinum it 18 times. I fucking love it. Play it. Please play it because it's a good game. Besides that, there's nothing in this mission besides talking. So we go on to the next. But after that talk fest, we team up with Raven to finally fight that monster for the last time. Yes, first and final. We already fought this monster like fucking 6 times. Probably not that much, but yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, even though I beat this game probably 14 times, I was having trouble with this motherfucker. Like, he was kind of fucking me up. Every time I would try to go close to him, he would hit me with his ball attack, or I'd just slide off him like I'm covered in butter. And it was kind of hard to hit him with my stasis attack because objects would just fly off of him or either go past him. Plus, the rock attack didn't really work too good sometimes because he would still hit you with the balls, which made no fucking sense. I kept getting hit like the exact same ways, either with his balls or some other shit. This fight was pretty hard. Harder than I expected, at least. Pause on that. But after all that hardness, we get hit 2 more times. Yeah, because we're doing the same shit over again. And we finally beat this motherfucker for the last time. But do you remember that stupidly long mission we spent all that time going down? Well, now it's time to go back up. Yes, there's a bunch of Nevi over here, but we don't have to deal with them at all. We literally just skip all of them and go back all the way up. Even though I'm just skipping all the Nevi, I do actually get hit once, but something weird happens. I instantly get hit again. right when I spawn. I'd never seen that before. But besides all that fuckery, we make it out finally. Only getting hit once. Fuck this mission. Fucking hate it. Longest mission in the fucking game. I'm so glad it's done. Let's move on. Right to this mission. Oh god, this mission fucked me in all ways that it could. But it's about time I struggled with the mission. I spent probably an hour or so just on this mission alone, and it's a really simple mission. We start by having to set these bombs down at specific locations, and some of them have Nevi spawn. Some of the Nevi spawns are really easy, only a couple spawn and they're easy to get through. But the real difficulty is that there's like 4 waves, and there is no checkpoint between any of them. If you get hit on the last one, you gotta start all the way back to beginning. That's why it's kind of fucking hard, and I was fucking pulling my hair out doing this section. And I just kept getting hit over and over again, just on some dumb shit. Just nothing. Just me being stupid, or the game being stupid. But after all the torture I endured, I finally made it to the final stage of this mission, which I probably spent the most time on. It fucking sucked. It had these shark enemies, and probably the second most annoying enemy, that fucking stingray with the 2 dots on either side of it, that just wouldn't fucking die, bruh. Every time I hit it, it would either didn't break a single one or only broke one. It fucking sucked. Now, after what damn near felt like forever and getting hit a whopping 6 times, I finally, all in one section, did it without getting hit. It was fucking amazing. And this is that section sped up by fucking 500%. And it just, God, I'm so fucking happy. This was the worst part in the game so far. It shouldn't have been. It felt like it shouldn't have been, but it fucking sucked. And it took damn near fucking hours, it felt like. So after the most stressful mission in the game, the mission ends by me being his taxi driver and taking him everywhere across the city, but goddamn am I happy to do it. I get some upgrades, and me and Dusty happily make our way to the next mission. Now, this mission's kinda weird. We're in a dream collecting small dusties. That's it. And along the way, we run into some Nevis and we beat them. Now, I feel like this mission is a big step back from the last one in difficulty alone. This mission is a lot better. It's kind of the same way. We got a bunch of waves of Nevi, but there's checkpoints between all of them, which is amazing. Now, even though this is an easy mission, I still get some cheeks clapped. I know, I beat this game 14 times, platinum at 16, but you know, even the best have their moments. And even if I'm flawed, goddammit, I still succeeded. And I beat the big enemy at the end, but that's not it. Still 2 more. I throw some pepper jack cheese their way, best cheese in the universe, and I kill him with ease. And after we collect all the Dusties, Cat kills his dream cat, and yeah, dream's over. Back to reality. And there we have it, the final mission of the game. Sad to see it. We got hit a whopping 42 times so far. Not as much as I was expecting. I am an OG gamer, perfect at this game. I am amazing. Platinum this game 18 times, beat it 6. So let's see how many times I get hit in the final mission. And of course, since it's the final mission, there's a lot of Nevi. A lot of Nevi getting hit a lot of times. Not for me. Pro gamer, beat this game 18 times, platinum it 12 times, man. I don't know how many times I gotta repeat myself, but I am the best. Now all kind of Nevi are coming at me in this last mission. Big, small, medium, flying, extra big. Pause. But it's no challenge for me. These Nevi are nothing compared to me, especially nothing like me. So we just kill all of them. No mercy. Now, if you haven't noticed that there's a big ball following us, and I'm attacking it, then yeah, that's the boss, the final hoorah of this game. Now, if you haven't played this game, you probably don't know what the fuck's going on. And I really suggest you play this game. It is my favorite game, damn near ever. I love this game and I beat it a bunch of times, really unhealthily. Like, it's unhealthy how many times I play this game, but I fucking love it. I really suggest you play it. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. Just play it. Just know I'm beating their ass. That's all you need to know. Now, the first part of this mission is literally just killing Nevi. That's all. We kill him until we get to the next phase. And that next phase is a wonderful boss fight against this little military girl. And of course, being the pro gamer I am, I immediately get RPG'd in the fucking face. And got RPG'd again not too long after. And I got hit another time in this boss fight at the end of it. That kind of seems to be the theme of this boss fight. I would get so much health off of her and just get hit at the end. But not too long after, 4th time's a charm, we finally get her. Not the hardest boss fight. I would have expected a harder boss fight, especially for the final mission in the game. But it's just a bunch of dodging, hitting, dodging over and over again until we finally rapture her. But after all that's done, military's on our side now, so now all we have to do is focus on this big ball. And the first phase goes really good. Got hit once, fortunately, but spawned back and just slammed ham through the first haze onto the second one. Now, the second phase is kind of even easier than the first one. Now, this boss fight I'm expecting to have some trouble with, but it's really not hard at all. It's just a big ball that you get a hit, and they only shoot shit at you, so it's not really much to worry about. It's really easy to dodge, though. And after that second phase, the meatball gets on top of the building, but there's really nothing we can do about this. It's just a waiting section, and that leads into the final stage. We kick off the final stage by hitting the meatball off the building and start attacking him until we finally lower his health enough until we can get into the final stage, which is a little underwhelming, at least for getting hit, because it's just another boss fight where we have to lead him to a specific area so he can get hit. It's really simple, but we do get hit once though. You know, I'm not that good. I only beat the game 4 times, not 82. But we do come back after the 47th time and just lead him into the traps successfully. Really nothing you can mess up in this final section. As long as you're going straight, you're not getting hit at all. We finally lead him to his final destination, the final trap. This is the end of the game. We all use our power of friendship to destroy this meatball in the sky. It's crazy, we were all attacking each other at some point in this story. I know you don't know because I didn't tell you the story, but just know it happened. And now we're all coming together to fuck this shit up. Beautiful. And there we go. The boss is dead, and sadly, the game is over. And how many times did we get hit in this no-hit journey? Well, a total of 47 times. That's a 14 hit difference from the first and very terrible video I did a bit ago. If you think this video is good or you like it, leave a like. And if you haven't played this game before, please go check it out. This is one of my favorite games for a good reason. I had a really good time redoing this video, and I will leave you with this amazing end credit.